Hello everyone, it's me Awan, and today we're going to be doing another paper. And before we do that, we're going to cover this question that we didn't do last time. We missed out one number, and that was actually 200. I remembered 100 and all, but then I forgot that it was still inclusive, so 200 would also work too. So therefore the answer is 29. Now before we go to the new paper, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more, and I'll be really happy to give more papers to check and for everyone to see. So without further ado, here is question number 2014. Now, what is the value of the expression 13 times 107 minus 43 times 13? Easy multiplication, right? However, you don't have to do multiplication at all. You could just do 107 minus 43 since we're both multiplying them by 13, and then we can do 64 times 13, put the 12 here, 18 plus 4, 22, and 6, 2, 3, 8, 832, therefore the answer is delta. This is the trick I use is like, let's say we have 11 times 11. We all know that's 121, but to get that, I do first here 1 times 1, and I do this 1 times 1 plus this 1 times 1, which is 2, and then I do the last column 1 times 1, 1, 2, 1. Easy, right? Now, question number 2. If n and p are even numbers, which one of the numbers below are odd? Even times even is always even, so alpha's wrong. An even plus an even number is always even. If you multiply an even number with 2, it's also still even because 2 is an even number. And then you would add an even number with an even number, so that's still even. So eta is wrong. And basically, the same thing works with delta here. However, when you have n plus p here, that makes an even number. But when you add 1, which is an odd number, you get an odd number. Therefore, the answer is gamma. Now, when a digital clock shows the time 3:47, the sum of the digits is 14. And how many minutes will the clock show for the first time? A sum of digits equal to 20. 192 minutes, because basically, if we look at 3:47, it's equal to 14. Now, the biggest possible time you can get if the hour is still free is 3:59, and that makes 17. So basically, what we have to do is that we have to add another 3, and we have to keep the 59 there, so we have to make the hour go by 3. So let's say 6:59. Now that we have 6:59, 6 plus 5, 11 plus 9, 20. It works, and it's going to be for the first time, since 59 is the biggest possible answer, and then we have the hour, like the biggest possible minute, and then we have the hour. After that, it'll be like 7 plus smaller minute numbers, but anyways, you get the idea. So after that, we have to find in how many minutes. So it's 3 hours. It's a 3-hour jump definitely, so 180 minutes. However, first we should do 60 minus 47. Oh wait, sorry. No, actually, sorry. We do the 3-hour jump first, so we get 6:47, so 180 minutes. Then 59 minus 47 is 12. So 180 plus 12 is 192. Therefore, the answer is 192 minutes. What is the average of the fractions 2/3 and 3/4? The average is basically a mean. So we add all of the numbers there are, the terms, and then divide that by the number of terms there are. Here there are two numbers, 2/3 and 3/4. So 2/3 plus 3/4, we're going to take the LCM, which is 12. 8 plus 12 8 upon 12 plus 9 upon 12, 17 upon 12. However, there are two numbers, so you have to do 17 upon 12 divided by 2, which is basically, if you swap it around, times a half, which is 17 upon 24. And 17 times 1 is 17, and 12 times 2 is 24. Therefore, the answer is eta. The reason how I did half is equal to times, divide by 2 is equal to times 1/2, is that whenever you're dividing, to make things simpler, you can just invert the number there. Like here we have 2. Let's put 2 as a denominator and the imaginary 1 as a numerator, and then we can put the multiplication sign. So there. It works for any other division with fractions too. Now, a rectangular floor has dimensions of 10 meters to 6 meters. 10 meters by 6 meters. How many square tiles of side 20 centimeters will be needed to cover the floor? First, we have to look at the dimensions. Now, of side 20 centimeters, that's going to be a lot, since 10 meters is equal to 1,000 centimeters. So 1,000 divided by 20, and it's basically 50. And now 600 divided by 20, since 6 meters is equal to 600 centimeters. It's 300 actually. So now once we do 300, and once I do 300 times 50, you do 15000. However, that is the wrong method to do it now. So basically, what you would have to do is it's the square tiles of side 20. So you have 400 centimeters. You can make that into 4 meters. And then we have 10 by 6. So we do this. This becomes 2. This becomes 5. This becomes 3. 5 times 3 is 15 meters. However, this is actually, we have to do 15 times 100 to get 1,500, because for doing this, is the area is only, because in meters squared, we're doing something else really in meters squared. What we're doing is that we're actually trying to, how do I explain this? Like, normally a meter is equal to 100 centimeters. A meter will now be equal, a meter squared will be equal to 10,000 centimeters squared, which might be a big surprise to you. But anyways, another way you could do it is that you get 10 meters times 6 meters, and you have 60 meters, which is 60,000 centimeters, divided by the 400. You have to cancel. 600 divided by 4 is 150. So that is also the wrong approach. But anyways, therefore the answer is beta 1500. Now, if alpha is 3 upon 10, beta is 1 upon 4, and gamma is 4.15, then what's what? Okay, so basically we have to find the common denominator. So we have 60, 19 upon 60, 15 upon 60, and 16 upon 60. Now basically 18 is bigger and 16 is bigger than 15 upon 60, and then we can just compare them. The biggest is 18 upon 60, which is beta. Wait, no, sorry. Yeah, so you could put that, and it's not beta, it's supposed to be, I think, alpha, yes. And then the next smallest one is 16 upon 60. Then we have 15 upon 60, which is basically alpha, gamma, beta. However, we can write it another way by saying v beta is smaller than gamma, which is smaller than alpha, which is an actual option. So therefore the answer is gamma. There we are. So 7. A school has 3 classes with 24 pupils, 4 classes with 27 pupils, and 5 classes with 28 pupils. At a certain day, 5% of the pupils are absent. How many pupils are absent? Basically, you just do multiplication. 24 times 3, 72. 27 times 4, 108. 28 times 5, 140. So 140 plus 108 plus 72. We have 220. Now it says 5% of the pupils are absent. So 5 upon 100 basically you could say. But the easier way is to find 10%, which is dividing by 10. So 220 divided by 10 is 22. And then halving it, since half of 10% is 5%. But since half of 10 is 5, obviously. So 22 divided by 2 is 11. So therefore the answer, and if you do it wrong, that means you must have miscalculated. So here I must have miscalculated. Yes, it was actually 320. So 320 divided by 10 is 32. And then 32 divided by 2 is 16. Therefore the answer is beta 16. Which of the following digits cannot be a unit digit of a square number? Well, A can, since 81, 4 can, 64, 5, 25. There's also 225, 625, many like that. 6, 36. There's 196. Yes, this too. 16. You got the idea. But 8, no matter how much you find it, you'll never find the square number ending in 8. Therefore, the answer is eta 8. Now, question number 9. If 4 times p equals to 6 times sigma is equal to 8 times t, and 7 times p is equal to 42, then what is the value of sigma and t? Now, the p, 7 times p is 42, which means the p is 6. Now we have 4 times 6, which is 24. So all of them are 24. That means sigma is 4, and that is free. So, t is free. So, you can say sigma is 4 times 3, and that option is delta, so therefore the answer is delta. Question number 10. There's a pattern to the given sequence of figures. Which of the following will be the 2013 figure of the sequence? Now we'll divide 2013 divided by 4, because once we do that, if it has a remainder, we know it's not this. However, if it does, if it has a remainder, then we know it's not this, but if it doesn't, then that means it's 1. The remainder, then that means it'll be this piece, and the remainder actually helps us to go there. So now it helps us to find it actually. So 2013 divided by 4 is 503. Remainder 1, which means it's the next piece after this one. It's the it's this one. It's the next piece after this one, the last one, because when we're dividing by 4 will be the last one. So we have 5 here, which means therefore the answer is eta. Now, question number 11. The given diagram shows 2 right-angle triangles, alpha AOB and gamma OETA, having a common vertex O. If angle AOE, so this whole angle is 123, what is the measuring degrees of an angle of eta? Okay, so we know this is 90 and this is 123. So we can easily find this by minusing 123 by 90. So we know this is 33. Now we're trying to find beta and gamma, which is this. Since we know this angle is altogether 90 degrees, we can just do 90 minus 33. We get 57. So therefore the answer is gamma 57 degrees. Question number 12. In a box there are 11 red balls, 9 green balls, and 5 blue balls. How many balls do we have to take in order to have at least one ball of each color? So at least means smallest, but however you don't actually go for like the smallest two amounts, like 9 plus 5, 14 plus 1 is 15, because then we can't exactly be sure. To be the most sure, we have to get the two biggest amounts, 11 plus 9, add them together, 20, and then do plus 1, 21. Because if there's 11 red balls, 9 green balls, and plus 20, there's 20 red and green balls, and plus 1, you get 21 red, green, and blue balls. So basically, then it's certified that you have to get red, green, and blue. So therefore the answer is eta 21. Find the result of this basically. So 2 divided by a half, 2 minus a half is 1 and a half, which is 3, which is 1 and a half, which is 3 upon 2. So 3 upon 2 times, and basically you get the idea of how it goes on. 4 times 3, 5 times 4, 6 upon 5, and then we have 7 upon 6. So these are all the answers. Now since we have multiplication, we're allowed to cancel. So we cancel this with this, 4 with the 4, the 5 with the 5, and the 6 with the 6. Now we only have a 7 upon 2 left. Since the remaining numerator is 7, the remaining denominator is 2. 7 upon 2 is 3 and a half. Therefore the answer is gamma 3 and a half. Easy, right? Now, question number 14. If 3 upon 4 is equal to x upon 12 is equal to 3 say upon 24, find the value of the expression 3x minus c. Okay. So don't think here that c is the golden ratio, even if you know that. It's just a normal variable here. So what we have to do is since we know 4 and 12, that's times 3. 3 times 3, 9. So c is 9. The here, the x is 9. 12 times 2 is 24, so this is 9 times 2, 18. So that means free c is 18, so c is 6. Now it's asking find the value of the expression 3x minus c. So x is 9. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 minus 6 is 21. Therefore the answer is alpha 21. 30 students are standing in a row. They start calling out 1, 2, 3 from the left, and Mickey calls out 13. If the calling starts from the right instead, what number will Mickey call out? Okay, so before it was left to right and Mickey called 13. So now it's right to left, and we don't know what he'll call out though. So basically, what we have to do is we have to find a number of people. There's 30 students, yes. Minus the position that Mickey was in from left to right, 17, and then we add 1, because once you do that, you realize Mickey and all of the people that were after him from left to right are not there anymore. So basically, Mickey and all the people before him are not there anymore. So basically, 17 people are left. However, that we also took away Mickey, so we have to add plus 1. We get 18, which means Mickey's place is 18 from right to left. Therefore, the answer is alpha. How many triangles are in this figure? This is easy. First, you should count the triangles with only one part. So 12 in total. Then we have this as 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And finally, we have two remaining triangles, 19 and 20. Therefore, the answer is 20, and that's delta. Question number 17. What do we have to put on the right side of the third scale in order for it to balance? Okay, so first we have to look at the two scales. Here, we have a hexagon, a cylinder, and a star. Here we have a cylinder, a plus sign, and two hexagons. We can cancel one hexagon with one hexagon, cylinder with a cylinder, and that means a star would be equal to a plus sign and a hexagon. So basically, we can simplify this into oh god. Sorry for the drawing if it looks a bit messy. Basically, you can simplify it into this. You can cancel the heart with the heart, and now we have the plus sign and the plus sign cancelled, which means we got two hexagons is equal to a cylinder left, and basically there are just two hexagons here. So we look for the option with the cylinder only, and that's beta. Therefore, the answer is beta, the cylinder. Now we've done this question before, so I'll quickly go through this one. Question number 18. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, which is this square, and delta, eta, gamma, zeta, which is this square, are squares. So basically, we know this is free, and find the area of this shade of the colored part. Now, it's this square, so this is free, this is free, this is free. Now, free square, since when a is the side, a squared is the area of a square, is 9. Therefore, the area of a square is 9. Now, we have to halve it because the square is bisected or halved into two parts. So 9 divided by 2 is 4.5, 4.5. Now if you use your imagination, you realize that these triangles here that I've just made are the same as these, which means this can be 4.5, this can be 4.5, this can be 4.5. There's 3 of these triangles, so we just do 4.5 times 3, which is 13.5. Therefore, the answer is beta, 13.5. Question number 19. The entrance ticket in a ski center costs €7, including the rent of the equipment. If a visitor wants to use his own equipment, the entrance ticket costs €4. The cost of buying the equipment is €75, which is the minimum number of visits at the ski center a visitor can do such that is profitable for him. Profitable means that he can get the ski equipment for himself, but first we have to work out things. The entrance ticket in a ski center costs €7, including the rent of the equipment, but the entrance ticket itself costs €4 if you have your own equipment, which means 7 minus 4 free. The rent of the equipment is €3. Now basically it says the cost of buying the equipment is €75. Now basically what you do is that when you're doing a rent, you're kind of saving up money, really. Yeah, you're kind of saving up money in a way, because when you're doing rent, you have more time to collect up money for the skiing. So basically what we can do is that, but actually the thing is, if you're buying, it's like you're buying this ski equipment in segments, because every free euro can add up to €75 since it's divisible. So 75 divided by 3, 25. After 25 days, you can buy the ski equipment, and after that, when you go on the 26th day, you don't have to pay the rent. You have your own equipment, so it'll be €4. Thus, it's more profitable for him, and he doesn't have to spend the extra €3. So on the 26th day, it'll be more profitable for him. Therefore, the answer is gamma. Question number 20. If we fill 3 bottles with 12 glasses of oil, how many glasses of oil do we need to fill 9 and 12 bottles? Basically, 12 divided by 3 is 4. So for one bottle, it's 4 glasses of oil. Which means we just do 4 times 9.5. 4 times 9 is 36. Half of 4 is 2. So 36 plus 2 is 38. Therefore, the answer is delta 38. Question number 21. In the triangle alpha, beta, gamma, M is the midpoint of beta, gamma, basically here. N is the midpoint of alpha, M, so basically there's N here. And lambda is the midpoint of NM. So here, basically. Now, if the area of the triangles is alpha, beta, gamma is 36 centimeters squared, so the whole triangle's area is 36 centimeters squared. Find the area of the shaded part here, which is this. Wait, let me outline that. It's basically this. So what we have to do is easy. First, we can have it so we know this is 18 centimeters squared, this is 18 centimeters squared. And since we're saying this is the midpoint, this means that if we have it here, we all know this is 9, this is 9, this is 9, this is 9. And again, it says this is the midpoint. So it's even better now, because that means if we have this, half of 9 is 4.5. So this is 4.5. 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. Now it's asking for the shade part, and since we know both these parts is 4.5, basically 4.5 times 2 is 9, therefore the answer is 9 centimeters squared delta. Question number 22. In the figure below, every square has 2 centimeters squared. Find the area of the triangle alpha, beta, gamma. It's easy. So basically we can put a square to help us here. And now we know that this is half, so this is 1. Now if we imagine things, if we put this here, it goes here, and this here goes here. So that's 1 whole square, and that becomes 2. So 2 plus 1 is basically 3. And for the reason why it became 2 is because every square is 2 centimeters squared. So we made a square, there is 2, and half a square here is 1. So that means 2 plus 1 is 3, and therefore the answer, the area is 3 centimeters squared. Easy, right? Now, question number 23. The graph below represents the distance traveled by a car in 40 seconds. In what of the following intervals does the car travel with the maximum speed? Which means that when it's saying with the maximum speed, okay, so this is basically distance traveled here, and this means time in seconds, and all of the time and all of the gaps are evenly spaced by 5 seconds, which means the highest the more the line goes up, like if the line which goes highest in the amount of time is the time where it went fastest. Now basically, if we look, it's a hot tie between 15, 20, and 30, 35. This is basically like exactly 9, like maybe 9, but this is just exactly 10. Therefore, the answer is 15 to 20 seconds. You can spend some time looking at it yourself, seeing which one's the highest. Like here, if you look at it, it jumps 2 places. Like from this is 50 meter. This is a 50 meter jump. While here, it's like at least 47 meter jump. So yeah, because we know it's not exactly the same as this. if you look closer, like if we see this, and then for this one, we just see that it's almost touching the line here, but it's not big enough. So therefore, the answer is 15 seconds to 20 seconds, and that's Vita. Question number 24. An elevator of a building can carry up to 230 kilograms. A person with a weight of 80 kilograms wants to carry 6 boxes of 60 kilograms, 65 kilograms, 75 kilograms, 80 kilograms, 80 kilograms, and 85 kilograms from the ground floor to his apartment on the 5th floor. So, at least how many times does he have to use the elevator to carry all the boxes? So first we do 13 minus 80. 13 minus 8 is 5, and we have 150. So therefore the answer is 150 kilograms. And now for like 150 kilograms, yeah. So now that means that the boxes has to weigh, like, the amount of weight left for the box is 150 kilograms, since the person with weight 80 kilograms already takes up that much mass. So first what we can do is we can just do a smaller box with a bigger box, like 65 plus 80, 145. It's less than 150, so we can take this with, we can take 65 with 80. We can take 60 kilograms with 80 kilograms, which is also 140. But however, 75 plus 85, that's 160. So we have to take 75 first, then 85. And no matter how much you do, like if we, let's say we did 75 plus 65, you get 140. So that's 1680 again. But then we have 1885, that's 165. So no matter how much you do it, you'll always leave 2 boxes with a sum which is bigger than 150 kilograms. So therefore the answer will be gamma 4. There'll have to be 4. You have to go at 4 times. Question number 25. The elements of each set kappa, lambda, and me in the Venn diagram below satisfy a specific property. Which of the following triple values of x, c, and z is correct? Now if you look at this, there's 15 and 3. They're both divisible by 3, so we can say that. And when we look at all of these are divisible by 6, these are divisible by 9, and multiples of 6 and 9 are also divisible by 3. Therefore we know that this is 3, this is 6, and this is 9. Easy, right? Now x is divisible by 9, 3, and 6, and normally the most well known for that one is 216. So, and we know that one's a 216. And also, if you didn't want to do the calculations and you wanted to do trial and error, look at the number which appears most, 216. So we can take away the 16, put 216. Now for zeta, for c, we have to find a number which is only divisible by 3. 33, when you look at the options, 33 is the best one, since 36 is also divisible by 6, and 117 is divisible by, I think, 9? Yeah, it's also divisible by 9, so that wouldn't work either. So therefore, the answer is 33 for C. Now, for Z, that's the multiple of 9 and a multiple of 3. When you look at all of them, we know 51 is a prime number and the rest of the options are 45. Therefore, the answer is 45. The only one which lines up with all 3 answers here is alpha. Therefore, alpha is the answer, where X is 216, Psi is 33, and Z is 45. Okay guys, so that's the whole paper done, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, ring the notification bell for more videos like these. I really appreciate all the support that you've given to this series so far, and I'm gonna continue making videos as long for this channel and for you guys. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.